The mystery deepens over singer Liam Payne's death. The $40,000 Rolex, a yellow gold day date 40 with a champagne-colored dial that he was seen wearing shortly before his death, as evidenced by CCTV footage, is missing, and investigators suspect it may have been stolen. You think? They're combing through his suite just in case it was overlooked. It seems likely to me that it was nicked, but the question is by whom? If they find who's got the Rolex, could that also be someone who might have been in that suite when Liam went over the balcony? Hi, I'm T of Bed Crime Stories, and this is more about Liam Payne's tragic death. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's been widely reported that Payne offered two female escorts $5,000, but failed to honor the payment. So could someone have stolen the Rolex in retaliation? Or was there somebody else there who grabbed it? I'll tell you what, I had some turquoise jewelry once that I thought I hid pretty well in my hotel room in Santa Fe. Put it in the minibar area behind a bunch of stuff. When I came back to the room and I went to get my jewelry, it wasn't there. I reported it to the hotel manager. I was at the hotel working on an article about Santa Fe, including about that hotel. I was with a photographer. I was with the editor-in-chief. It would have been really bad for that hotel if she didn't find my jewelry. She disappeared, came back maybe 10 minutes later. She had my turquoise jewelry with her. That's not even close to the value of a Rolex. Is the Rolex currently in the hands of someone who was there when Liam went over the balcony? The police also scoured the homes of 3 people investigated for neglecting Liam and also enabling some usage of drugs. Despite all that, Liam's watch remains missing. You know, one of those people was a cleaner who worked at the hotel. Another one of those 3 people is described as someone who routinely accompanied Liam during his stay in Buenos Aires. Having the Rolex go missing, along with 1, Liam, per the coroner, being semi-conscious or fully unconscious when he fell off the balcony. 2, his hotel room being in a disarray, the TV smashed in, guests in nearby rooms hearing a scream coming from that room, to me spells foul play. Here's what one guest told the Sun newspaper.
That's when we had multiple encounters with Liam. Multiple times had come down to the lobby, was causing a disturbance, kept being escorted back up to his room. There was an incident where he was very frustrated and was smashing his laptop in the lobby. And then the final time he came back down, he actually passed out in the lobby of the hotel, started looked like convulsing a little bit and had to be physically taken back up to his room. And that was about 5 minutes before the eventual incident that happened. So I was in my hotel room, 2 floors below and directly below, and saw the body fall through, looking out the window, saw the body fall, and obviously heard the aftermath and could see his body on the ground afterwards. It didn't seem real. You almost had to pinch yourself to understand and process what you were seeing, but it just was an out-of-body experience, like surreal. And
did you know it was him straight away?
Not. So I had a suspicion just based on the state of mind and the condition he was in earlier. I didn't know for sure, but that was my first thought. One of my friends was in the room right across the hall from him and heard very loud screaming, a lot of just almost primal noises, grunting, screaming coming from the hotel room. Heard an argument with his friend earlier in the day, but during the immediate fall, I didn't hear any noises.
Which friend did he have an argument with? Was it that Argentine businessman, Roger Norris, who is supposedly good friends with Liam and who admits that he was with Liam and at that hotel 3 times that day, including 40 minutes, he says, before Liam fell, or rather I should say went over the balcony, because we don't really know how he went over the balcony. Did he fall or did somebody push him? What's odd is that we know that Liam was seen in the hotel lobby smashing his laptop, so he was already breaking things himself. He also allegedly passed out in the lobby and needed help getting back up to his third floor suite. Why didn't his friend stay with him? Did he not notice the state that Liam was in? Did he leave before Liam really descended into this dangerous state? I'm assuming the hotel security cameras would have picked up who went into the hotel and who exited the hotel and when. But what about cameras on the third floor looking at the door into Liam's suite? Do they have cameras in those corridors like the one that captured P. Diddy beating up on Cassie Ventura? Adding to the suspicious nature of this case is that the 911 call supposedly was made before Liam went over the balcony. Either the front desk manager has a gift for seeing into the future, or perhaps Liam was already deceased. Now, the local media in Buenos Aires, Argentina, interviewed a guy named Brian Paiz, P-A-I-Z. Brian said that he met Liam at the restaurant that he works at. Liam was at the restaurant with his girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, and 2 other people. Perhaps that Roger Norris guy. Liam exchanged contact information with this Brian. He apparently has a secret Instagram account, not his public-facing account. Liam invited Brian to come to the Hotel Palermo High. It's J-A-I. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. This was the first hotel Liam stayed at. Liam showed him his music he was working on. According to Brian, Liam was already high. They met, they did shots of whiskey. That story is sort of corroborated by the fact that Liam was seen in the lobby on the day he died with his laptop holding a bottle of whiskey. So this Brian guy said that he got together with Liam on 3 days, October 2nd, as well as October 13th, and 14th. After Brian's first meeting with Liam on October 2nd, he wasn't really sure if they would see each other again, but Liam must have enjoyed Brian because he contacted him again on the 13th using his fake Instagram account. Brian said he spent the night of October 13th into Monday, October 14th with Liam. Brian said that they got high, there was some pot there, there was also what I call the big C. Brian stayed the night. According to Brian, something intimate happened between them. Again, this is all allegedly. We don't know if Brian is telling the truth. Brian said that at no point was Liam aggressive. He said he doubts that Liam went over the balcony of his own accord. He said Liam was very scared. He said he saw Liam putting paper into the card slot. That would be the card, the hotel room card slot. Brian believes somebody unalived Liam. He also said Liam was very paranoid. Brian saw that Dove soap box, which was allegedly possibly used to ferry drugs into the hotel and over to Liam. He mentioned seeing a candle, but Brian said that the items that we see in that one photo of a table in the room where you see white stuff on a table and you see foil, he said it wasn't like that when he left on the 14th. But again, that was 2 days before Liam died. So there's a lot of mystery surrounding Liam's time in Argentina after his girlfriend Kate Cassidy left, but we also have to acknowledge that Liam Payne suffered from addiction issues. I'm going to say that those addiction issues likely started sometime after 2010 when Simon Cowell chose him to be in the band One Direction. I don't think Cowell would have put up with somebody doing that. Plus, the guys in the band had to work really hard every day. According to reports I've read, in 2017, Liam made his first attempt at serious sobriety, and it was then that he began working with a psychotherapist and sobriety companion named Chip Summers. Chip helped Liam try to battle his addiction demons, for 2 years, from 2017 until 2019. And we know that Liam, in July of 2023, announced his commitment to sobriety once again after a 100-day stay in rehab. 1 month before Liam's death, Liam and his record label, Capitol Records, parted ways. It sounds like the label dropped him either because of his addiction issues and or because of the music that he wanted to make. They seemed to have a misunderstanding about which direction, no pun intended, Liam's music should go in. Now, during a recent show in Sydney, Australia, the band Coldplay paid tribute to Liam Payne. They showcased his 4 arrows tattoo, and they sang Fix You. And that's all for now. Let me know if you enjoyed this in the comments. Hey, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time on Bed Crime Stories.